Top 10 ongoing construction projects in Uganda. What are the top ongoing construction projects in Uganda? In this video, we will take a look at some of the most impressive and ambitious construction projects that are currently underway in Uganda. So take a seat back, unwind, and let's look at some of Uganda's most incredible building projects. Number 10. Kampala Flyover. The 5.4-kilometer-long Kampala Flyover is presently being built in Kampala, the capital of Uganda. The flyover will aid in easing Kampala's traffic congestion and is anticipated to enhance the city's supply of goods and services. The project is expected to cost $200 million in total. Uganda is anticipated to gain from the Kampala Flyover in a number of ways, including lessening of traffic congestion, better air quality, enhanced safety, and better economic performance. Number 9. ENTEBBE International Airport Expansion. In Entebbe, Uganda, a significant infrastructure project called the Entebbe International Airport Expansion is currently being built. Ugandan tourism and trade are anticipated to increase as a result of the expansion, which will increase the airport's capacity to handle more passengers and cargo. The project is expected to cost $1.5 billion in total. Uganda is anticipated to gain from the expansion of the Entebbe International Airport in a number of ways, including a rise in tourism, increased commerce, expanded employment possibilities, and enhanced local connectivity. Number 8. ISIMBA Hydropower Project. A hydroelectric power project called the ISIMBA Hydropower Project is being built right now in Uganda. The project, which is expected to contribute to meeting Uganda's expanding energy needs, will produce 183 megawatts of electricity. The project is expected to cost $475 million in total. Uganda is anticipated to gain from the ISIMBA hydropower project in a number of ways, including increased production of electricity, dependence on imported energy is lessened, a rise in economic activity, and enhanced standard of living. Number 7. KARUMA Hydropower Project. A hydroelectric power project called the KARUMA Hydropower Project is currently being built in Uganda. The project, which is expected to contribute to meeting Uganda's expanding energy needs, will produce 600 megawatts of electricity. The project is expected to cost $1.4 billion in total. Uganda is anticipated to gain from the KARUMA hydropower project in a number of ways, including increased production of electricity, dependence on imported energy is lessened, a rise in economic activity, and enhanced standard of living. Number 6. KAMPALA-JINJA Expressway. Uganda is currently building a 51-kilometer expressway called the KAMPALA-JINJA Expressway. The expressway will link Jinja, Uganda's second-largest city, to Kampala, the nation's capital. The expressway is predicted to cut the distance between the two cities' travel times in half, from 2 hours to 30. The project is expected to cost $2.7 billion in total. Uganda is anticipated to gain a number of advantages from the KAMPALA-JINJA Expressway, including shortened distance between Jinja and Kampala, a rise in economic activity and trade, increased market accessibility, and expanded employment possibilities. Number 5. Kampala Metropolitan Mass Transport Project. The Kampala Metropolitan Mass Transport Project is a public transportation project that is currently under construction in Uganda. The project will include the construction of a bus rapid transit, as well as the rehabilitation of existing roads and bus terminals. The BRT system will consist of 200 buses that will operate on 20 dedicated lanes. The total cost of the project is estimated to be $1.5 billion. The Kampala Metropolitan Mass Transport Project is expected to have a number of benefits for Uganda, including reduced traffic congestion, improved air quality, increased safety, and improved economic activity. Number 4. Uganda Oil Refinery. In Uganda, a refinery called the Uganda Oil Refinery is currently being built. By 2025, the refinery, which will have a daily capacity of 60,000 barrels, is anticipated to be in operation. The Albertine Graben's crude oil will be refined there. The project is expected to cost $4.5 billion in total. A number of advantages for Uganda are anticipated from the Uganda Oil Refinery, including expanded employment possibilities, an increase in tax revenue, a decrease in the need for imported oil, and strengthened energy security. Number 3. Standard Gauge Railway. The 1,056-kilometer-long standard gauge railway will link Uganda with Kenya and Tanzania. By 2025, the line, which will be constructed to a standard gauge of 1,435 millimeters, is anticipated to be in use. The project will likely cost $14 billion in total. Uganda is anticipated to gain from the standard gauge railway in a number of ways, including increased commerce and economic expansion, lower costs for transportation, increased market accessibility, and expanded employment possibilities. Number 2. Uganda Crude Oil Pipeline. The Uganda Crude Oil Pipeline is a pipeline that is currently under construction in Uganda. The pipeline will transport crude oil from the Albertine Graben to the port of Tanga in Tanzania. The total length of the pipeline is 1,443 kilometers, and it is expected to be operational by 2025. The total cost of the project is estimated to be $10 billion. The Uganda Crude Oil Pipeline is expected to have a number of benefits for Uganda, including increased government revenue, increased employment opportunities, reduced environmental impact, and improved energy security. Number 1. Uganda Industrial Park. An industrial park is being built in Uganda right now, and its name is Uganda Industrial Park. It is anticipated that the park, which will cover a total area of 1,000 hectares, will draw foreign direct investment to the manufacturing industry. The project will likely cost $1 billion in total. Several advantages for Uganda are anticipated from the Uganda Industrial Park, including expanded employment possibilities, an increase in tax revenue, enhanced manufacturing industry, and decreased imports. These are just a few of the many ongoing construction projects in Uganda. These projects are a sign of the country's growing economy and commitment to development. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. I will be uploading new videos about Africa every week, and I would love for you to join me on this journey. So a subscription will really help. I also like to encourage you to check out my other videos about Africa in the video suggestion showing right now on your screen.